Hello and welcome back to another video. So we are back with the second semifinal match and also the last one. This will be between Empire Hizoka and Cheddar. The winner of this game will face off against Anonymous in the finals. Right off the bat, we have Hizoka starting off with the Mortar going to the left-hand lane. Cheddar will be answering now with the Royal Ghost and Magic Archer while he has the Bandit going on the right-hand side. So it looks like Cheddar is running P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Meanwhile, that Bandit actually on the right, we're going to have to stop here because that Bandit's dashed onto the right-hand tower and got over 1,000 damage now. Meanwhile, this Mortar's chipped away at that left-hand tower a little bit, so about 280 damage lead for Cheddar. He's got his E-Wiz left alive. That's going to get logged back, preventing all damage. Psych, one hit gets left off there, so a little bit of a lead for Cheddar. And as we're looking at the matchup, Cheddar is rocking P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. So as I was saying there, Cheddar is a very good P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam player, multiple top ladder finishes and tournament finishes with the deck, so he definitely knows quite a few interactions. Hizoka, on the other hand, has played Mortar a fair bit. He is more of like a log bait type of main, so I would be expecting that deck coming in probably in a later matchup, if not game 2 or game 3 if we make it there. But for now, this Mortar bait will be going. The Mortar's targeting the Battle Ram for now. Royal Ghost on the left is going to be taken out by the Musketeer. Mortar actually is going to lock on the tower. Magic Archer seems to be placed just a little bit late there. One Mortar Bomb goes to the tower. Miner gets placed down to hit the Magic Archer, but the E-Wiz actually stops that. So E-Wiz, Magic Archer on the left. We'll take out that Mortar there. And now they're going to both cross the bridge on the left-hand side. As the Skeleton King goes down, just look at the matchup here. So quite a few bait aspects for Hizoka. He does have the skeletons, the bats. I guess not really a bait aspect, but small troops, we'll say. So quite a few things to get that zap out of hand. Obviously, also, if the Mortar locks in tower, Cheddar would want to zap that, but quite a few good uses for that zap. Like, if Hizoka defends with bats, they can get zapped right away, like we saw with the Bandit. If he does Skeleton Horde, they can get zapped right away as well. So, quite a few defensive troops, like right there, bats get placed down, zapped immediately. So, that zap can actually get quite a bit of value. Yu is now down on the left, so zap out of hand. Hizoka could possibly play the Skeleton Horde here. He's just going to wait till he hits full elixir and then goes for the Miner on the left-hand side. Mortar now in center. The Bandit was placed at the back. Mortar's not going to lock on the left-hand tower because of that Battle Ram that was placed. Ghost going right towards that Mortar. Musketeer on defense. Mortar is going to get taken out. No damage onto the tower. Fireball goes down to take out the Musketeer. Skeleton King on defense. Looking weak, but he is going to live. He's crossing on the left, actually gets zapped and taken out. We have the Miner on the tower, Mortar on the left with the Musketeer as well. However, the Bandit is going to take the Mortar's aggression. No lock on the tower yet. Skeleton Horde far right there. Not going to be zapped at the moment. Bats on defense for this Royal Ghost. And this does not seem like this Mortar is going to get a lock as it's targeting the E-Wiz and then is going to be taken out. However, the Battle Ram and Magic Archer push now coming in on the right for Cheddar. Only a Musketeer on defense. Skeleton King as well. That Musketeer did get fireballed, and Hizoka's tower is at 390. So only a few fireballs away for Cheddar here. So Hizoka has to commit right now. Mortar is placed in the left-hand lane, but it actually locked on the left-hand tower after firing once onto that Bandit. It's already been reset, so it's probably going to be no longer on that tower. It doesn't get another shot off. Only 870 on the left-hand tower, but 390 on Hizoka's right tower. Battle Ram coming in. The Skeleton Horde is placed to defend the Mortar. That gets zapped right away. Mortar's targeted onto the Magic Archer, not the tower. Battle Ram's going towards the Musketeer. Still 390 on that right-hand tower. Fireball back in cycle for Cheddar. Skeleton King on defense right now. Royal Ghost going in. There's a Miner push coming in on the left here. E-Wiz on defense. The bats are going to clip the Royal Ghost and go towards the tower. A good push coming in for Hizoka. 4 bats on that tower. Skeleton King popped the ability on the right. Battle Ram going in on right for Cheddar now. And then the Mortar was placed as well, doesn't lock on the tower, goes to hit the E-Wiz, but doesn't even hit the E-Wiz, just misses that. Musk now on defense. That right tower still at 391, however Cheddar's left tower is at 466. Poison Cycle range is now an option. Royal Ghost coming in, but nothing to catch that. Skeleton King goes down just in time. Magic Archer chips onto a bat, hitting that tower just a little bit. That puts it in fireball range, and Cheddar takes this game 1-0. Okay, heading into game number 2 here. Cheddar took that first game 1-0, and he is now on series point. Right off the bat, we can see Cheddar is running a very similar deck and looking like the exact same deck as last time, being P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Hizoka has swapped decks here. It kind of looks like a Pompeo Loon deck, except with Mighty Miner added into it. So I'm not too sure what card would be swapped in for Mighty Miner. We'll have to see. Anyhow, that Mighty Miner is on the right, going to be defending a Battle Ram Magic Archer push. His Magic Archer is chipping away on the tower through that Mighty Miner. The Mega Minion just took that out, so now we have the counter push coming in on the right for Hizoka, but about 700 damage for Cheddar that push. Miner on the left, Goblin Brawler and Mighty Miner on the right-hand tower. Brawler punching away at the right-hand tower. Lots of damage getting dealt here, but 500 damage more to the right-hand tower. Lead in Hizoka's favor. Fireball for the right defense, and a high Goblin Cage to defend that bandit on the left. Goblin Brawler will clean up those troops there and actually have a fair bit of health left, so Cheddar might want to have to kite this or something, or he goes for the kite I think, but just misses that. Goblin Brawler still heading towards the left, it has to get zapped, still hits the tower once. Zap and Mega Minion on defense to stop these barbarians, however the ram was stopped, but both barbs reach the tower. Lead now in Cheddar's favor by about 80. Magic Archer going to clean up this Mega Minion, and then Hizoka does have a fair bit of elixir lead, so see if he's going to opt for the counter push here or just to reset. He is going to go for the Mighty Miner at the bridge. So E-Wiz in hand. There is another air counter. Hizoka does have Loon. Due to the power of Spectator mode, we can see this. Bandit and Gold. Oh, Bandit is going to still dash. Even though Mighty Miner did pop the ability, Bandit dashed to where he was at. Bandit now is going to be dashing towards the left-hand tower. So very good interaction there for Cheddar. And lead still in his favor by about 80 damage. Miner is going to bring the lead in Hizoka's favor by just a little bit. Inferno Dragon on defense for the incoming Battle Ram. Goblin Cage will go down as well and break right away. And now full elixir for Hizoka. He opts for the Mega Minion in the back. Both air cards actually out of cycle for Cheddar right now. So Hizoka fireballs both of them, zaps the E-Wiz, and then puts a balloon at the bridge. Right now, Cheddar has cycled back to another E-Wiz. He places that down, is able to defend the Loon in time. The death damage is going in on the E-Wiz. Mega Minion should clean that up. Tower is focused on that Miner, as well as the Royal Ghost, but 2 Mega Minions coming in. Bandit placed at the bridge gets absolutely melted. 1 Mega Minion has reached the tower, smacks at that twice, bringing it down below 1,000 damage. Fireball goes in at that Magic Archer, no tower damage there. However, about 900 damage lead for Hizoka. Air cards both out of cycle again for Cheddar, so Hizoka's going to be able to go in for another Loon push here as the Battle Ram is going to the back left. Mighty Miner, Balloon, and Miner on the right hand side. Only an E-Wiz being the air card on defense. Also a Bandit and a Royal Ghost, but they can't really touch that Balloon. Balloon's locked in the tower. It's hit once. It's going to drop a second bomb. Hizoka wins this game 1-0, bringing this series to 1-1. Alright, game number 3. Cheddar took that first game 1-0. Hizoka battled back to win the second one 1-0. And now we're on to series point for both players. Winner of this will be advancing to the finals, where they'll play against Anonymous. And right off the bat, looking like Cheddar's rocking the same deck for 3 games in a row. That is going to be the P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Hizoka seems like he is running a Skeleton King version of Graveyard. So right off the bat, good King Tower activation, Tornado on the Royal Ghost, Battle Ram and Magic Archer coming in. Skeleton King was placed nicely to the side so that Magic Archer isn't able to chip onto the tower. However, it will be able to fully take out that Skeleton King. Bandit is going to dash in, taking out that Barbarian. So full health Bandit now crossing the bridge on the right. And the Tombstone on defense. So early King Tower activation for Hizoka. No real damage anywhere else. So fairly even game about 1 minute in. Hizoka, once again, he does play quite a few esports decks, so he probably knows his matchup well, but once again, Cheddar is a P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam main, basically, so I'm almost positive he is going to know damn near every matchup for that deck. So hopefully Hizoka's got something else that Cheddar hasn't seen, otherwise he might be backing himself into a corner here. I was honestly kind of expecting Hizoka to run Logbait, as he is a very good Logbait player. So, and then both players would kind of be running their main deck and have that, I don't want to say the one trick potential, but like, obviously both of them are much better with their main decks. So I almost feel like Hizoka is putting himself at a bit of a disadvantage here by running Graveyard. Either way, I do think Graveyard has matchup here, so maybe that's going to make up for the, I don't want to say lack of experience with the deck, but just literally comparing Hizoka's Logbait skills to another deck is very difficult, just because he's a very good Logbait player. It's hard to almost describe, like, the man has multiple top 1,000 or top 10,000 ladder finishes, so I was really expecting him to play this deck, and I'm not sure if maybe he overthought it, thought maybe Cheddar was going to switch to a Logbait counter and didn't want to play it, or what, but I'm definitely very shocked at this matchup. Either way, no damage yet, both players playing it very well. As we're hitting double elixir, there is going to be a P.E.K.K.A. going down to the back left, Baby Dragons crossing on the right. Looks like that's going to be the first chip of the game. Brings that tower down a little bit as the Magic Archer takes it out. Right hand tower at 2,400 for Cheddar. Tombstone on defense. P.E.K.K.A. Magic Archer in the left. Battle Ram in the right. Only defensive troop right now is that Baby Dragon in the right hand lane for Hizoka. Poison takes out the Magic Archer. Oh, but however, the Battle Ram locked in the tower. Royal Ghost as well. Huge damage on that right-hand tower. The Bandit and P.E.K.K.A. are in the middle tombstone. They're going to be taken out, but about 1,100 damage lead right now for Cheddar, both on the right-hand tower. Battle Ram and Ewiz both in the right-hand lane. Baby Dragon and Skeleton King on defense. Magic Archer plays chipping away at that tower through the Skeleton King. A Bar Barrel and Tornado has to go down, but that tower is at 911 right now. Baby Dragon and Skeleton King crossing the bridge on the right. No real damage for Hizoka other than a few Baby Dragon belches. The Skeleton King tries popping the ability there. A few skeletons are able to reach the tower, but the defending Royal Ghost is able to take out most of those skeletons. Only half health afterwards, though. Ice Wizard and Baby Dragon now coming in. Bar Barrel as well. Cheddar is going to reset with the Battle Ram going in the left. Hizoka looks like he has some good potential for a graveyard. He does place that graveyard in on the right-hand tower. Battle Ram still not being defended on the left. Bandit placed in the middle. The Battle Ram on the left reached the tower fully. Skeleton King now goes down for it. There's a poison on the graveyard. Graveyard got some damage, bring that tower down to about 1,400 with the help of poison. However, there is a full health, near full health Skeleton King on the left-hand side for Hizoka. Royal Ghost, though, on the right needs something to catch that. That's going to be the Tombstone. Also going to be pulling the Battle Ram. However, there's a Fireball. The Battle Ram is now redirected towards the tower. Locks on the tower. Both barbs are going to hit the tower. Cheddar takes this game 1-0, advancing to the finals.